Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Shardverse 1385. It has been 3 months since we got out of Arcadia, which is plenty of time for these guys to, get their mechs made and to have to deal with the fact that they brought 5,000 Caprani plus two divisions of Best that had been disappeared and a bunch of miners out of a place that wasn't supposed to exist on Vest Prime, and you showed up in a very strange way with the Hago Yaman? Yes, the Hago Yaman. And that has been pretty cool too. So we're gonna start off, and the guys are here working on their mechs because we didn't get everything done over the week. All right, now we were trying to figure out exactly what the mech points were per PC, and Jester was talking. Go ahead, Jester. Let us in on.
All right. So if we look at the chart on 97, page 97, our average party level, as stated, is 8, which means that we each get 120 mech points. A tier 7 mech is a minimum of 120. So those of us who are one person per mech will get 120, and those who are two people to a mech will get double that to build their mech, meaning that they can build a bigger mech.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. I was paying for tier 9 stuff.
So you're yeah, you can as far as how high the tier of mech can be above your actual level, that's up to the GM, I think. But I don't think it's like more than one or two. I don't remember.
So, where does that leave Scott and I with our mech? How many points should we have?
So the two of you, each of you have 120, which means together you have 420 to spend on your mech.
240.
240?
Or 240,
Yeah.
sorry.
420!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have
find that.
240.
You have 240 to spend, and
I have to bump up my stuff again because I didn't realize I could go up a tier.
Now, would we like to do Juggernaut tier 7 frame there, Scott?
Breaker,
I
1
was
9.
trying to think what we were before.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. Then
Yeah. Okay, nice. So Juggernaut tier 4. Let me pull up my calculator.
Did it not?
My
Ah,
calculator.
It didn't save any of it. Uh-oh. Stinky.
Any what? Oh, any of your stuff?
Yeah, going from tier 3 to tier 7. So now I have to go from tier 3 to tier 8.
Okay. 4 times...
Stinky.
So basically, I'm just rebuilding my mech from the ground up then.
Pretty much.
if you stayed Juggernaut frame, then yes.
Yeah, gotcha. 7, that's 28 points taken out of our 240. So
I need a piece of paper to work for a workshop here. I need to workshop up here. So
you know what? I should probably actually do this on a notepad here.
Ooh, look at all these people using archaic devices. I like
the
it.
arc.
Oh no, I'm using like a
Well,
notepad
because-
on my computer.
Oh,
because
okay.
you have
Pen and
to-
paper I do my stuff on. I still use pen and paper, so
Well, it's when you're working with a total you have to get to, and some of these are like multipliers of the tier of mech or weapon that you're using. That you have to kind of record how much each thing costs separately. So it's kind of harder to do that on a calculator. So while you find your numbers, your multipliers on the calculator, write them down to whatever you're using. So
So
we should have
you could go to Gargantuan if you went with the Legionnaire frame instead.
Yeah, I think that would actually make you bigger. No, you'd be the same size as the August Travail. It's gargantuan.
Yeah. Now, we could do that.
But that's because it's a fucking troop tank.
Yeah, Legionnaire isn't as tanky. Do we want to... Okay, so first question. Scott, with Team 4 Arms, are we still happy being Team Tank? Is that what we want to go for, or do we want to go in a different direction?
I think the team tank is what we do because you're up
Yep.
there up front and I'm right next to you. And now that I have Technomancer, I can like use some spells to help the back too.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so then yeah, we're just gonna stick with that Juggernaut 'cause it's fucking absurd. It's-
40, 40.
Ground combat from now on. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I mean, I'm also
Peter,
fine with that.
are you thinking about staying the same type of
Yeah.
mech? Or are you going to go with something else?
No,
So you're going to be
staying the
recon,
same.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jester, you're still going to be sneaky, right?
I'm still going with a phase mech, yes.
Okay.
And that will give me enough points that I can actually upgrade my core. And I can get another upgrade, which means I'm going to get hardened shields.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Good.
So we've got all that, and then counting that for our tier 7.
So I get shield points equal to my tier, which is 8. But I have 27. I have 27 shield points and 109 hit points.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, this thing beefy.
Well, in that sort of Borderlands sort of way, I heard, welcome to the game. Your enemies have grown stronger.
Yeah, right.
But, while I have not found kick-ass new Ravi forms for them to be on the map, yeah, I have some ideas.
Hell yeah, I'm here for it. Now we don't have to level up our limbs, right? We decided that.
Yeah, no, limbs
Yeah.
limbs you leave alone.
Okay.
You upgrade the frame itself, the power core.
Unless you decided you wanted to change your limb.
Yeah.
Right.
The frame, the power core, the weapons, and then if you have points left over, you can spend them on upgrades.
Yes. All right. So.
If we're doing that wrong, well, Paizo can tell us, like, face to face.
Yeah, fucking.
Like,
Yeah.
please.
Maybe put out some errata for us, Pazio.
Or sponsor us, maybe?
We.
I
That
think
would
we're
be
too,
nice, you know.
that would be super cool, but I think we swear too much.
Yeah, probably.
They might be into that, you never know.
Do we already have the top power core though?
You still have to pay for
Mark
the power
4.
core because it's the Mark 4 times the tier of your mech. So, like in my case, because I went up to a tier 8 and I got a Mark 4 power core, I had to take 4 times 8. Which is 32.
Wow.
Very nice.
Amazing. Let's see here.
If you take a look at the mathematics, I think you'll see that they check out.
Are you going to tell me about what mathematics you're doing right now?
These are Euclidean mathematics.
I suppose that makes
simple
sense.
Euclidean arithmetic.
Good. I'm glad. I don't know what we would have done.
Base 10.
Random thought process, because I know when
Yes.
we made this, we could only put like normal 2 sets of arms, and we wanted to put 4.
Now,
How
was
would
that?
we do that?
I
Where
think
can-
that.
I don't know.
See, I think that we already are able to have 4 arms on the mech. It's just like an aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
Because we get the same amount of actions, right? And the same
Yeah,
amount of
adding the
plots.
second set of arms does not change the number of actions you get.
Right.
It's purely an aesthetics thing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get an extra set of arms for, like, your mech because the rules clearly state that you only get 1 set of arms, 1 set of legs. But for aesthetics, you can have more than one set. I mean, the Kasathan mechs have 4 arms.
Yeah. I mean, they do in the art and everything.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
And then you also have the Hell Knights have one that's just a dog.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite mech is the Good
That
Boy
is a-
mech.
That is a pretty badass looking mech, because it looks like a fucking giant hellhound in mech form. It's pretty fucking tough.
Oh,
Very-
you're talking
very-
about the Hell Knight one, yeah?
Yeah, very
It
fitting
is
for the
pretty
Hell
awesome.
Knights. For those
Yes.
of you
Mad
uninitiated,
props. Go ahead.
for those of you uninitiated in Pathfinder/Starfinder lore, the Hell Knights are basically paladins, but dicks. They are lawful evil and believe in law above all else.
They are dicks.
Ahab. All Hell Knights are bastards.
Yeah.
And in order to become a Hell Knight, you have to kill is it a demon?
Devil.
A devil.
Or maybe it is a demon, because demons are
No,
the enemies
it's
of
a-
devils.
No, it's a devil, I think.
Because you have to
Because
best a devil in combat.
And if you don't, you die. Also, as part of the awesomeness that is Hell Knights, when you die, you become a soul trapped inside of the Hell Knights version of a drift engine. Right now, someone who shall not be named is currently inside a drift engine. A hell engine, technically. But either way.
And
The Giga Engine of Hell.
I'm
Actually,
going to
honestly-
beat you, Rowan.
Literally the lore!
Honestly, as far as it goes with Burnward, because he'd always been a Hell Knight.
Yeah.
So, jumping back 4 years doesn't necessarily like remove him from that like lifestyle. So,
True.
but I don't know. Would the devils try to come for Burnward 4 years ago because he'd technically die?
Uh,
I don't know, I think in this case, Hell itself would have to, like, take some solid time to look at their contracts and be like, what the fuck do we do when time and space is broken?
yeah.
Because it wouldn't affect Hell, I wouldn't think, because it's a different plane. We basically broke the
No,
physical
they-
plane.
No, because I mean, there's more to it than that, in the sense that, because hell in most fiction tends to also be considered like not jumping between the timelines. Like hell, you see a devil in Marvel comics, they tend to not necessarily know what's happening in every timeline and every reality, because they're not in every timeline and every reality. There are also other versions of those devils and demons and other. So I think we could theorize that's probably the case here too, because it's not just the physical time; it was time and space. So there's a likelihood that, especially with drift travel, that also um, pours over into the arcade and the you know, and the dimensions and the planes and stuff. At least that's the way I would see it.
I mean, they do be kind of quirky, though.
That said, it is possible that there is one holdover from, and because in this particular shard verse, being that it's unique, everybody does remember what happened. Um, you know, then there's also the point where, they don't necessarily have to be a part of every other fracture in time and space to know that it exists or have some idea of it.
True.
So, Scott, I'm just kind of, until we get to the weapons, retrofitting everything that we've already had in the mech just forward our level.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did with mine.
if that's what we're thinking. Do we want to swap anything out? I think everything kind of was working good, but I want to hear your opinion too.
I did drop my Thunder Gauntlet and I got a Flame Doshko.
Right.
I was thinking different weapons.
Yeah.
Like a weapon that more fits your character better than
Yeah.
your straight up
Okay.
punching in the shield. The shield is a good thing to keep because it
Oh
makes
yeah.
more sense with you. But what would work good with a spear? The
With
sword
the
or the battle staff?
Oh right, yeah. It's a good question. We might even be able to look at some weapons like well, let's see here. We got
Rocket launcher.
yeah, we could do a rocket launcher. I mean, it could fit on a auxiliary slot.
You better not be
So look,
stealing my siege tank gimmick.
no, nah. Ooh, flamethrower maybe, because we're all up close.
Scythe.
Say what?
A scythe.
Yeah, yeah.
That would just look funny.
That
You got
would
a
look.
shield and a scythe.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think yeah, it's only 2 upper limb slots. And like looking at this. As a standard action, the mech makes an attack against multiple targets in an area as though the scythe had a blast weapon special property. Oh wow. I think you're onto something with the scythe here. That kind of fits what I do in melee. Pretty
And then what is our reach with the mech? Because we're what? Colossal?
yeah,
So that would
so
be the reach of the cone when you do that little sweep thing.
yeah, which I mean, being colossal, what would that be? Like a 20
20?
foot? Say what?
I think it's 20.
Yeah. Which also we can throw the scythe 20 feet as well, which is
A
kind of
huge
fun.
mech, a huge mech's reach is 15 feet. A gargantuan's is 20, and a colossal's is 30.
30. Nice. So
There
we
you
would
go.
be 30. Yeah. God damn.
And what does the
Yeah, okay.
size give you? Another 20?
The scythe gives us no,
The
so it'd
scythe
be a
is equal
30-foot
to your
cone.
reach,
Yeah, so it'd be a 30-foot cone.
Hmm.
but
Which
you
is
can
funny
throw
because you
it
can also
20
throw
feet
it 20 feet. Not
or
sure
trip
why I'd want to
somebody.
do that. Yeah, tripping would be sick.
That's
But
what I
yeah,
was looking at. Was the tripping? That would just be kind of cool. Just no, lay down.
yeah, exactly. So looking at this with the tough arms, we have 2 upper limb slots.
Oh man, I gotta
And
shave.
then with the shield, what is the shield?
No computer.
That's also 2 upper limbs.
Let's see here. I think we have something that lets us mount it somewhere different though, because we had a shield, the hammer fist, and then yeah, I guess we only had 2 weapons. Wow. So that would be 2 slots. That's 1 slot. Interesting. So if we did that, we gotta look for something that doesn't require an upper limb slot. Like
Rocket
techno
launcher or
sling.
grenade launcher.
I think you're right. What about
Because the
flame?
grenade launcher goes, it's a 1 slot. It goes on the frame.
Yeah, flamethrower has to be an upper limb. Let's see. Yeah. Missile battery is a frame slot. Grenade launcher is a frame slot. Okay.
Rocket launcher to frame or upper limb.
Rocket launcher is frame or upper limb?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Okay.
So you could have like a shoulder mounted rocket launcher.
We could. Yeah.
Ooh. So I
Let's
mean you're gonna
see.
start making predator noises?
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it would have the little triangle sight thing too.
Yeah. Let's see. We have For auxiliary systems, what was the rule on those again? You can have as many as you can, so long as you have the prereqs, or do you only have so many per frame? Oh yeah, never mind. We have it's literally listed right there. It's frame. Okay. So what did we have for our auxiliary system? We have entry hatch, plasma shock circuits, plow plating, and weapon rack. Ah, yes. Weapon rack. Oh yeah, so weapon rack, we could have two of those. We could have like a spike shield and a scythe, and we could just swap between them if we wanted. Let's see.
The rack can hold a number of weapons with a total number of combined slots no greater than 4. So
we could theoretically have 3 main weapons
yes,
if we wanted. God damn.
if you wanted a sword too,
Yeah.
something like that.
How would you feel about keeping the fucking auxiliary systems we have? The like entry hatch, plasma shock circuits, all that stuff. Feel like that plays to our strength probably.
Yes.
Okay, right on. Let me real quick pop these into the notepad here. Because yeah, these are pretty good, and I think we undervalued or we didn't have enough money for the extra weapon slot stuff. So
That's what I think it was, is we didn't have enough points left over to do what we wanted with the weapons.
right. Go. All right. So executive decision here, and I think you're on board with it as well. We're definitely keeping Spike Shield. I think it's exactly what we want for like a
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah, because you do, even when you're not in the mech, you use a shield.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll fix that in a second. All right. So Spike Shield costs what, 4 times level? Right, I missed it.
2.5 times level.
Okay, so that's not so bad. Here, fine. Here's
Scythe is the same cost at 2.5.
yeah. So we could just do 5 right now. Just block out 5 of those points. So 5 times 7, right? It's the mech level, not the party level for this one, or is it the party level? For the what I'd multiply by. I'd multiply it by 7 because I'm making a tier 7 mech, right?
Right.
Okay.
If you're dealing with something with a multiplier for your mech, it's based on the mech's tier.
Yeah. All right. So that's 35 points gone.
Or rather, if you are you looking at weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's level, but the level chart is on the page 104 as to what damage everything does. So you buy a weapon that's a lower level than what your mech's tier is if you want to. That's
Oh, yeah.
probably what I'm going to have to do in order to maintain all the shit that I've got going on as far as the bells and whistles.
Perfect. And then, yeah, this thing gets essentially cleave. Let's see. Okay. I love how it says this hook blade can sweep enemies off balance or be thrown into heavy vehicular traffic. Okay. I like to know that my weapons can be used for disrupting traffic.
There we go. I need an advanced city map so that I can cause true chaos with you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
So does that mean that the spike shield would do 5d6 points of damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the scythe, which does medium damage in a cone, mind you, is
Still 5d6.
Oh, is it still 5d6?
Yeah,
Well,
because it's if you're doing level it.
oh no. So
Or no,
for
4d6.
low, yeah, for low it's 5d4, and
Yeah,
for
5d.
medium it's 4d6. And then I think it'd be cool to get something. It looks like we got the money for it. Let's see if we can get something that has extreme damage. What do we got here? Potentially good.
What the heck is F and P?
Fire and piercing.
Yeah.
If you're looking at weapons.
Oh, high. Rocket launcher is high.
Yeah, so rocket launcher's high.
I'm going.
We're not getting an acid dart rifle because that's useless against our targets. Medium. High. Well then what is extreme? What's a weapon with extreme damage then?
When in doubt about the weapon's damage, consult the chart.
Oh yeah. No, I'm more looking
uh.
for.
When in doubt in life, consult the chart.
I wish I had the chart.
I'll loan it to you.
Thank you. Are there no weapons with the extreme tag?
Okay. Instead, it deals damage effects based on grenade and fire.
I don't think there are any that have it base, but I think there are some that can use special abilities.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we could get. I vote. This plasma sword seems real violent. It's
the
a
plasma
high.
sword. I had the plasma sword, but I'm gonna have to downgrade for point reasons.
Yeah, we've got oodles of points, thankfully. So like for instance, if we grab, that's only one slot for the plasma sword, huh? What if we went with a combo of plasma sword flamethrower, maybe? Because those are both high damage. That would be potentially pretty gross. Hmm. What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, that sounded fun.
All right. Let's see here. Flamethrower. Which is 4.5 times level, so and then the plasma sword is 3.5, so that would end up being 8. So 68. So there's the
Okay, I'm gonna step away, but I'm still listening. I gotta take her to work.
okay. Let's see. Man, we have still got points left. A few.
See, you guys are looking at points left, and I'm looking at how do I shave a couple of points here and there to
Yeah.
still get all the bells and whistles and be able to have both long-ranged and short-ranged options
Right.
for weapons. My damage probably isn't going to be anywhere near as high as yours. Well, obviously, because you guys are double paired up, but I might fall behind on some of the others too, because the high end that I got to do for the technical
Right.
end.
So I have a bunch of points left over. What do I do with those? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Are we supposed to be a higher mech level?
You guys, with the two of you, minimum 120 is the minimum for a tier. For like the tier levels for mechs work a little differently. There is a minimum for each tier, If you've spent more than a certain amount, then you're look at what the next tier is. Like if you have, was it 240 points,
Yeah.
you could technically build a mech that is all the way up to 14 tier 14 or tier
Right.
15, but since you got to keep it within a certain amount of your level, you can make it up to probably like Chris is is the ultimate decipher on what the max end of that is. But if you get too far ahead of the rest of us, then either you're not going to be facing any challenges in combat, or we're not going to survive a combat that challenges you necessarily,
So
unless
here's
there's
my
some creative footwork on Chris's part.
here's my question then. Chris, or no, not Chris. Everyone else, what tier of mech are you guys building?
7 for me.
7.
Okay.
Those of us
Actually,
who are
this is what's important. Rowan, what tier are you making? Oh,
Oh, is he taking
Yeah,
is
I
it
the
think.
already
dwarf?
time for Daniel?
Yeah, yeah, it
Oh,
is.
okay. Well, then we'll have to wait.
Oh
But I
yeah.
swear. Yeah.
If I had to guess, I think
No,
he was
no,
saying
no,
he.
no.
Oh yeah.
I just needed to check the chart. 8.
Okay, so you're making a tier 8. All right. So interesting. Let me reconfigure some math here.
Yeah, because looking at the chart, let me get to the right one.
Let's see.
I get 120 points from Temperance, 135 from Charity. So yeah, I could go up to a tier 15, but I just went tier 8 since that's
Yeah.
our average player level.
Okay.
And honestly, that sounds like a good way to cap it. You can't make a mech that's higher level than the average party level.
Mhm.
unfortunately, my plasma rifle isn't going to be anywhere near as cool as I'd like, but I think I've got my points straightened out now and what I have to do. I have to only have a level 5 plasma rifle for my spear to be level 7 and to maintain all of my basic bells and whistles. I dropped the missile battery, I dropped the rotary cannon. So,
Yeah. Let's see. And then
all right.
so if I get all those, that's all correct. So that's 80 points. And then what does that take our weapons to? So we have a flamethrower, which is 5, 8, 6. So okay, so that brings me 116. And then the rocket launcher, no, the scythe, there we go. 5 tons. Okay. And then spiked shield is 2.5. So that's plus another 20. So that's 56. 240. And then plasma sword is 3.5 times 8. That's 20. Okay. Is that all my weapons that I got? Yeah. Yeah, that's all the weapons. And I counted for those. So yeah, I'm as a tier 8, we still have a decent pool of points left. I think I might. Let's see. And then oh yeah, and then they've got the thingies. The what do they call them? Mech upgrades. Which is another way that we could easily. Oh yeah, and we had those. So let's enhance shields. It's 184. So 3 times 8 is 24 plus 24. It's 208. That's for advanced shields, which raises my shields significantly.
Yep.
Sorry, I talk to myself when I do this.
It's okay. I took enhanced shields too.
Nice.
Oh, I
Enhanced
took
shields
the,
are
yeah,
dope.
yeah. Why would you not take enhanced shields? I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
And then I think also the last time I grabbed reinforced frame. Yes, I did, which is 1 times tier, which is only 8. Good lord. That's so good. Especially when you have the points for it.
What is that?
Increase the mech's frame base HP by 5 and HP advancement by 1.
Oh
For
yeah.
for tier times 1 cost, that's fucking great. And then I mean, we still have room. I could throw on unbreakable armor, which is +1 KAC and fort saving throws, which is only going to cost me another 16, which brings me to 232, which means if I can find one more tier times 1 thing, then I could easily put that on there and we'd max out slots.
In terms of like what the mech is supposed to do for our party, I kind of built ours. So the brothers is like long range fire support and actual like tactical support with things like EMP cannon, system jammers.
Nice. You're filling our e-attack role.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. I got an EMP jammer.
Nice.
Nice.
So probably what I'll do is stay way in the back, go siege mode, go sicko mode, and then just try and jam them.
Yeah, I'll just fly in among them, do a wide reading, and
Yeah.
zip out because I've got like 100 feet flying speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I'm in siege mode, my movement speed is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
I have teleportation. I'm a skirmisher. I pop in, I attack, I leave.
Valid. You know what? I think I'm instead going to replace well shit. Having the extra 8 points is killing me because now I don't have a thing I can spend the extra 8 points on. Ooh. I could do superior computer, and that would leave me with only 4 spare points left, which I can live with that a bit more. Yeah. We'll do superior computer, I think. So, Scott, we had so many extra points that we were able to just kit our fucking mech out with a bunch of extra little doodads and shit.
I also have a cargo hold, which you have to be my kind of mech. You have to be a utility mech in order to take. So if we run into anything where we're like, no, we really need that, I can just put it inside the mech.
What's the size of the cargo hold? How much?
Capable of storing anything no larger than 2 size categories smaller than the mech. So that would be large? Or huge? Because I'm gargantuan.
I think it's huge. Right.
Doesn't it go large, huge, gargantuan? Or is there one in between?
Good question.
Let's see. All right. So now I just have to organize this shit.
Huge, colossal.
Scott, did you catch that we're actually a tier 8 mech now?
Yeah, I was talking to myself and driving while you guys were going over that part. I was like, well, we could go tier 10, but then Chris said, no, I part of
Yeah, which
like, okay, that works.
Which is fine. We have the most kitted out tier 8 mech you could hope for, so I'm not too pissed about it. Let's see. And by not too pissed, I mean I'm not pissed at all.
Okay, so large. So I can carry anything from 500 pounds to 2 tons.
Nice. We have
Just eat it. Just
yum.
yummers.
Walk up to an all-terrain vehicle and just go.
I know. I was trying to
A delicious
think,
snack.
How do you get it in the cargo hold? Is a port open on the side?
You ever see One Man One Jar?
No, we're not doing that. We're not starting another war. But no, in this case, it will just pick it up and put it inside of it.
Let's see. So we've got.
Technically, I could take I'd have to drop something for it, but I could take the what's it called? The cargo catapult.
You could.
All right, civilians. I need to drop some weight.
People flying through the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gives you the.
There was
dispatch...
a 15-foot showbot in there. That might be cool.
Yeah,
it gives
right.
you dispatch hot ability. But you have to transfer an operator into a vehicle that's in the cargo hold.
Yeah.
After which the mech launches the stored vehicle at high speed. The vehicle exits the mech using the race action. The pilot of the launched vehicle, if anything, does not need to succeed at a piloting check as part of the race action this turn. That could actually be pretty cool if we got like an AI-powered vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that. That's probably in this book.
The race action?
No. Getting a vehicle that's piloted by a computer.
Oh, you want to go pole position?
Yeah.
Well, that's my thought is we could put like a helicopter or a tank or something in this, and then I just bleh.
I do love that. Let's see here.
We could put in a mobile... Oh, no, that's gargantuan. I was going to say a mobile command center.
Every time I get to the Kasathan mech, it's just so flippin' beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ah. And then you go to Aslanti and you're like, whatever. You look like Nimrod, but green, man.
Hey, these Lanti are not known for their Cool aesthetics.
True.
And I also love that there's Warden mechs.
The trees say break your knees. Who are the Daimalkin?
Who?
The Daimalkin.
Bless you.
They're basically a people who live in a world that has been taken over by colossus type creatures. They mostly live underground. They're both wise and foolish. Is essentially what they're said to be. They gain bonuses to I know dexterity, charisma I think is the other one. They're purple skinned humanoids.
What was the name of the race again?
The Daimalko.
Yeah, because they get their own thing.
Yeah. Because their planet, they have to fight giant colossus monsters just to survive. So of course they have mechs.
That's a vibe.
True.
Page 464.
Technological security. Technobabble.
How am I getting plus to strength here?
Oh god, this fucking technobabble from Eox called Bodbox. A device that converts one resource into another. Originally a corpse recycler.
Huh.
Hey, they made it better. You don't need dead bodies now.
The example they use is that's nearly worthless. Toss it in the bod box.
Huh.
Man, they're so fucked up. I love it.
Mm-hmm. And then my base AC is 21.
And I feel like
Oh wow.
Clay would be very happy with a necrotech around.
Aliens found at Damako, or however you say it. There is at least one level 20 colossal magical beast, some level 18s, some level 17s. In fact, honestly, the lowest one is like 12th level.
Ooh.
Well, unless it's actually, the Dame. Page 33? Oh, the Alien Archive 2. Meanwhile, as I decide to... It's your fault, Sean.
My fault.
Yeah. I'm learning about a race.
Just because I knew a tiny bit about them?
No, because I don't actually remember reading this before, and I have read most of the core. And you also know that I've scoured all of the Alien Archives for tech.
This is true.
One day I'll have a character that has, a whale ship.
I believe it. You've got that whale ship energy about you.
Right, but they have so much space.
Okay, so that's where...
Could
They
it
have
be
like
a
8
space
cargo
whale?
bays.
Like as big as a planet?
Oh, there it is.
Did you read the Transformers comics when you lived with me, Scott?
I didn't read anything. I hate reading.
Scott, you're on a computer. It's part of your job. You read every day.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Earn.
Huh.
In
Scott
fact, honestly,
says, reading not cool.
honestly,
That's
Scott,
no
Actually,
you're
good.
looking at words right now.
emails for keywords and then respond.
I respect that. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh,
I don't. I'm gonna make fun
looking
of
at
them later.
potential inspirations if I ever
Oh, those guys.
make the Borai mech. There's some
Uh-huh.
upsetting things I could
Oh,
use.
yeah.
The idea of this is a mech that's also made out of corpse parts.
Yeah.
So long as they're raw V corpse parts, I don't see a problem with that.
As
Uh-huh.
if the Eoxians have that much of a moral compass.
Right.
Hey, there are a lot of spare raw V parts right now, thanks to the war.
True.
True.
But I'm talking, it has to have, its head has to just be a giant skull.
Right. Literally a giant skull.
I'm guessing you're already plotting ways to kill these characters so
No.
that you could bring this other thing in.
No, I just like to think about horrifying
Big-
monstrosities from beyond the pale.
He's been telling me about
Yes,
his just in case Cachette dies character
That's
more than he talks about Cachette.
that's because one, I know how you run that game, and two, I have a really broken thing in that game, which means I am your target.
I don't know if I would. You're not any more of a target than anyone else. I kind of just run that game letting people hang themselves. You know, I kind of just like put things in front of people and then eventually they noose themselves on accident.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see how that goes at the wedding. Anyway, I have to, also, the one time we relax, we get plot MacGuffined.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take Daniel to
I'm
work
just
now.
gonna say the
Okay.
funeral was supposed to be nice and pretty, but no, they decided to blow up Lucky.
See?
That's
Rowan.
true.
See?
Mm-hmm. I
Rowan,
do see.
tell Daniel I love him and that he should eat corn.
Insert Daniel personality trait. Cool. All right. I finished it. I did it. I done
Yay!
did it. Let's see.
Later.
Let's see what kind of a boost we're getting here. Uh, let's see. Well, looks like a significant boost. I vote. How would you feel about Ravikor Warfist having having an artificial personality for its computer upgrade? And maybe we could have well, an artificial personality would be okay. Honestly, it might be better to have security too. I was just thinking I have a VI that I bought. So for translation and such. And it'd be funny if it just synced up with the suit, but also I think that hardened security might be a little bit more pragmatic.
Yeah, I think security would be better because if it's
Yeah.
that powerful, they're gonna try to hack into it at some point
Oh, yeah.
and then take it down.
So yeah, our computer is a tier 4 computer, which has the alarm countermeasure and security 2. Nice. That's solid.
There.
Perfect. Take out all the candy text. I don't need it. Oh. This one was having a stroke. So yeah, we're set. We have 4 fucking weapons on this thing that we can swap between.
One for each arm.
Yeah. If only we could use them all at once.
Ooh.
I think we are. Yeah. This is complete. We did it.
Yay! Now we got a thing that can smash people.
Through. Robbie Core Warfist lives new and improved. Time to put some motherfuckers on blast.
But who?
Why, the Ravi, of course.
La, la, la.
Let me see something.
Upload.
So, in some mech news, I am trying to learn how to play Mech HQ. It's not easy. It's, in fact, very confusing because not only am I having to learn like first edition Mech Warrior rules, but I have to do it in the most arcane software possible. But it's a fun journey to try, you know.
Mm.
I got far enough to get a mech and it toppled over because it was too heavy on one side. And I went, yeah, that makes sense. That checks.
Like, really, really? Ooh. Oh.
Let's see.
Someone has a message.
Someone has a lightsaber. Oh God, hide the younglings.
Run, everyone! It's Anakin.
There's just some notification from one of my games on my phone, apparently.
Oh, it was you? That's funny.
Yeah. So I'm looking at here. Do I have everything? I feel like I'm missing something somewhere.
Ooh.
So it's
Hmm.
and the ranks and piloting. So that'd be 9 plus the base attack bonus, which is 9. So it's 18, I guess.
Do you guess?
Now, random question. You're talking about all that. When they do the attack thing, whose pilot, if there's two people in it, whose piloting skill gets utilized for that?
That'd be whoever makes the attack, I suppose, right?
Mm.
Yep.
Dang. Well, I need to get some piloting skills.
And that's horrible for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, soldier. Soldier is an important class to have. It
Yeah.
is the, utility tank of everything. But soldiers don't get a lot of skill points.
Well, you
Wait.
either use your piloting
True.
skill or your BAB.
Oh,
Yep.
never
Oh,
mind. Then I'm fine. My BAB is great.
yeah, your BAB is great.
Yeah.
Basically, the ability to use piloting allows the rest of us who are not
Yeah.
great fighters to keep up.
So I'm fine then. All right.
Ooh.
Funny. got quiet. Justice, speak for us.
Yada 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 yada.
Well,
I'm glad the chart cut him out for that.
yeah. Well, if we need someone to speak for us, might I highly recommend to everybody watching stream or this VOD that to play Stalker Gamma. It is exceedingly hard, but it is also wonderful. Essentially, it is all of the Stalker games crammed into one game. It's completely free, and it is I mean, you're basically just in a post-apocalypse, like running around looking for radioactive artifacts and, shooting bandits and getting injured and having to spend days of in-game time resting because you broke your leg. But if that sounds like the kind of thing that appeals to you, like it does to me, because I'm fucking weird, would recommend.
It's the
So,
survival part that turns me away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I wanted to do, um, if I wanted to spend a lot of extra time, making sure I eat the right amount, drinking a lot of water, I'd like pay attention to my own life.
That's fair. I can respect that. My go-to is I like doing this because I can't manage that in my own life, but I can when I have bars to look at. Like
It's the
Yeah,
whole simulated process idea. When they give you a
yeah,
simulation to mow lawns, you could do that, but you don't really
Nope.
feel like doing it in real life.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
Banality and tedium, not my thing.
Fair.
Drive a truck for 12 hours on a straight road and only stopping every once in a while to gas up. No,
Yeah,
that's not a
valid.
game. That's not a game. That's a time suck.
See, the best
That's the
part
whole
is
point of that game.
I was about to say the best part is I always see Scott playing American Truck Simulator.
Yep.
I love the truck
yeah.
sim games personally. I think it's great to pop in a podcast and then explore the digital great American frontier because Lord knows I couldn't afford to do it in real life.
But that's not the real frontier.
That's true.
If I really wanted to see someplace, maybe I'd go there. Maybe.
Valid.
But I'd rather see some place that I can't get to ever. Like, Skyrim.
That's fair again. But you know what? At the end of the day, uh, pee pee poo 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 pee pee.
Ah, caca.
Times
How-
4.
well, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I found a picture of the Hago ramen. No, I'm just kidding. The Hago Yemen. At least that's close enough.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, ooh, just imagine there's some magic on it. There you go.
Yeah. I imagine magic all the time because my brain doesn't work great, so I think magic is real.
Well, you
Don't-
know, we all
don't-
have our own delusions.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? It's not real?
Don't piss off the
No.
Wiccans.
Yeah, right.
Mira,
Yes.
if they knew how many like combat scenarios I do in a single day where I'm at, they might think that I should transfer department.
Valid.
Sounds like the game I used to play when I went to the dollar stores. Let's see what I'd have to do going down each aisle to kill everyone in the store before the manager comes out to then notices.
That sounds I'll say delightful.
I
know
pretend
you
there's
live-
zombies when
It's
it
great.
happens.
There's
It
so
makes
many
me feel
weird
better.
shit in dollar stores.
There really is. Yeah. No, I think probably one of my favorites is specifically I love whenever I'm driving to look down every single back road, see about as far as I can see, and just imagine, yeah. And at the end of that, there's a horror movie happening.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a fun
funny.
one for me.
I cast Fireball in traffic jam.
I love that. Isn't it crazy how like on like a bigger level we like make all these games like, and I mean like we're fucking literally, we play games all the time, but like even those little games like what we're talking about, that's just like a thing that like humans do. Like it's kind of quirky, you know?
Yep. Little
Yeah.
imaginary games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are really
So we
cool. Oh, go ahead. Say
Just
what?
so we don't go insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I live there, sir. It's fine.
Yeah. You don't just visit insane. Let's see.
Insane. It's the new norm.
So did
Great.
everybody see the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer?
I have
I have
not. I
not
found that it
seen
existed
this.
now, so
Yep, it
I
came
will
out
watch it later.
like this afternoon. So cool.
Nice.
all right. I think I've got it set.
All right.
I
Everybody roll
maintain,
initiatives. No, I'm just kidding.
I maintain my haste circuit to increase my actions. Maintain my hentry hatch because it's a phase mech. It gets the teleporter. I maintain my enhanced shield, reinforce first frame, my fleet, and my dynamo MK for power core. But I had to change my weapons up. I have a level 5 plasma rifle and a level 7 spear because
A
tier
choosing.
7. I wanted a plasma. I go one a tier up on the plasma rifle, but it would have been 4 points more, and that would have put me 4 points over.
So you know how Clef is pretty overpowered right now? Like in the sense of just wait, oh, I have 4 skill ranks remaining. Cool. But like you know how he's like kind of a big ass beefcake? Well, does
Beefcake.
anyone, yeah, right. Does anyone want to loan me, how many credits do I have? Does anyone want to loan me like 1,000 credits, less than like 800 credits, so I can get my Mark II personal upgrade?
You're kidding,
Your
right?
cousin will.
No.
I'm so close.
Cousin
Nope.
will.
Say it again. Team forearms forever.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Team Forearms Forever. Thank you. I only need 800 credits, which puts me at 0 credits, but gives me a PU.
Wait a minute.
Wunderbar.
Before you actually loan him that money. All right, I have to do math.
Oh, are we getting paid for something?
Well, dude, it was 3 months.
Oh, that's true. It has been 3 months.
Right. That's why I am going to my calculator.
Aha.
I just made you guys rich again.
Yeah, well, because we're gonna need to buy, some upgraded shit.
Mhm.
I need to actually start buying upgrades too. Personal upgrades because I bought my +1, or I bought my MK1. Buying the next two, it's going to be figuring out which I want to prioritize, dexterity or intelligence, because they're both super important in my class. So I got to decide which one I want the bigger bonus on.
Let's see here.
Mira,
Yes.
ask me.
How much did we get?
68,400.
Holy fucking shit.
Ooh.
68,400.
Except for Jester, he's from the future. That's only half that. Inflation.
68,400. Jesus Christ. That
I've
puts
been
me at
paying you
74,000.
5,700 a week.
Damn. We're on fucking retainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Well, this is the first time where it's actually happened where you got all of that
at
because
once.
you were making less. So yeah. Um, and yeah, that's 12 weeks, literally.
So
I mean, I
this
suppose if I hadn't have said it, I could have halved it because you haven't been in combat for the last 3 months. But
73,
it's too late now. I've said it.
73, Yep, well, there's my personal upgrade. Holy shit. Let's see here.
Um, I hate to say this, but you have a dude that's 10th level. Remember, he can get 11th level stuff.
Oh.
12, actually.
Dang.
No, 10th level. You're right.
Yeah. So 11th. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can bet
But
your
it will
ass.
cost 10% more, as so says the book. So
Yeah. You
actually, let's make it 20% more because it's a war zone.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I mean, shit.
Unless it's something that's like ridiculously common, so 20% more.
So, I now have a 20 in strength.
Ooh.
That's not as good as it could be, but it's certainly a start.
It's +5.
It is +5 indeed, which means all of my damage gets a funny number increase.
Wait, so, huh?
Right.
I'm back now.
Is your
Hey,
base to
Rowan.
hit
Welcome
13
back.
now? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. Yes. So, guess how much money we made, Rowan?
A lot.
A lot. Someone want to give him that number? Because I kind of forgot.
Punham.
Yes.
For 12 weeks back pay, it was 68,400.
Oh. Money.
Yes.
Money.
Well, that sounds
Mm.
like I'm going to be upgrading my fucking necrografts here. Well, shit. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yay. One of the times that being an independent contractor paid off.
Yeah, right?
Though, because we're actually at money and personal stuff now, this is when I can actually like give you some backstory of what's been happening. While you guys have been building your mechs, the commander liked the Skittermander commander so much that Team Skittermander is building their own mechs.
Ooh.
Dang. Hell yeah.
So Charity has
Staven
a comfortable
has not
71,000.
stopped talking trash since they got the promotion.
Who are they talking trash on? Better not be us, the ingrates.
Just basic trash.
Of course.
Motherfuckers.
No, the Staven hasn't said anything about you being one of the weird electric Solarans. He's like okay with it.
Good.
In fact, occasionally over the last 3 months, he has challenged you to Mortal Kombat. He's lost every time, but he keeps coming back.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, Charity would be like fucking brutal at fighting games. Like he sweats.
He's
Besides-
sweaty.
Yeah. When it comes to
Besides-
fighting games, yeah, he
Sparring.
sweats.
That was what it was.
By the way,
Solaran sparring.
What are you saying, Sean?
Besides, this is the future. It's not Mortal Kombat. The game is Immortal Wombat 52.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Immortal Wombat.
And he also has like deep hot gamer takes on things like I just think that Mortal Wombat as a series peaked around 49.
Eh.
The netcode in 50 and 51 was just trash. You ever seen them try? There's a reason why there were never any hardcore tournaments for 50, and that was all netcoding.
I like the idea that you are saying these things to Clet as he sits at a table blankly staring away and eating. Like staring straight ahead and eating.
In our like dorm rooms as like Charity is just like sitting cross-legged on his bed playing one of these games.
Yeah.
And whoever is the poor sucker that he's going up against is not even like allowed to have fun.
Yeah. No, that's probably Clay, and Clay is not even frustrated. He just doesn't understand what's happening. It's like when you put like your like 6-year-old brother in front of a game console and then hand them a controller and go, "You're playing."
And it's not even on.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
say, is it plugged in or not?
Well, I love the idea. I love the idea. There was a really good skit from a channel I follow called Chicken Nugget, where it was like Maury Povich, like it was like some like Maury Povich-esque show of like, you are not the father, and then like the kid's like, yay! It's like, what are you doing? It's like playing video games and like looking at the controller, and it's not plugged in, and obviously it's a TV show. It's
Nice.
good. It's
I
good.
just imagine Warhammer 40,000 has a game called Moral Combat where you have to fight off the Xenos.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And have to maintain your proper amount of like
Reverence to the god
religious
emperor.
fervor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and at the end you're confronted with the God Emperor and you have to kill yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Turns out that you were a psyker the whole time, and he's like, yummy!
Yep.
Years, yeah. Good lord.
Sacrifice to me 500 souls a day.
Mhm. Ooh.
Why did that sound like Kermit the Frog?
Go outside.
Yeah.
God Emperor.
It is me, God Emperor of the world, see? Those
bad at
pesky
all.
Eldar trying to get in the way of my psychic webway. No, I was trying to make a superhighway and stuff. Dang old Horace Lupercal. Cool name.
You gotta,
Bad guy.
you gotta start. But before you go on the whole deal, you have to say hi ho, because that's what.
Oh yeah.
Hi ho.
Yeah.
Kermit
And
the
then you go
Frog
into
here.
it.
Kermit the God Emperor here. And I just wanted to sing a little song here about how it's not cool to be an alien.
You know, I
Emperor, why do you hate Magnus?
you know, I just
It's
thought he
not
sucked.
easy.
I didn't like him. It isn't easy being gold.
It isn't easy being red.
You
Yeah.
killed a heretic. You killed a heretic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this what everybody just came here to see?
Yeah, it's just Kermit impressions of the God Emperor of Mankind from 40K.
Yes.
Now,
I'm down with it.
now,
I'm
Yeah.
down with it.
it isn't easy being Tau, getting into melee, kick your
Yeah.
ass in all the rows.
Good lord.
I'm just saying, I cannot trust any species that is not good at melee combat.
Here's the thing, I would have trusted them dang Eldar, but, they did some things I can't say on the show. And, now there's Slanesh. Not a big fan of that one.
One thing I do approve of is the salamanders. Like, everyone knows that the salamanders are, like, good
You know what?
boys.
Why do the salamanders get so much shit?
No. Here's
Because
the
they
thing.
black.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Here's why I
Yeah.
Kermit the God Emperor like the salamanders. They're very nice to civilians, except for
They are.
Eldar civilians. They burned down all of the orphanages with the children inside. It's actually in one of the
Yep.
books.
Yep.
They burned the children, and
I
like that as the God Emperor.
count that as non-canon because I don't want my sweet baby salamanders.
Now,
My leave me the fuck alone. I'm not part of your crusade. I just want to find cool shit in space. Like that.
now
I
imagine
fucking love that.
they're burning down this fucking place, and in the background you just hear,
Yeah, right. Is fucking. Well,
They all
it
start-
ain't easy being green.
Yeah, it
as their
isn't.
armor is. You know who really needs Kermit though? The orcs. Because they is green, and actually, to be honest, it is easy
Green
being
is
green.
the best.
Yeah, it's the best. Have a good old crump. If they ain't green,
Dead Bobo
then
crump
they ain't
himself.
mean. Ooh, I found myself through Jesus. No, I found
I was about to say, bullshit.
protein. I found protein response in augmentations. So what does that do? It's spontaneous transformation into a supernatural and often more ferocious form when my body experiences a... Hold on a second. Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, start over.
When I take a critical hit in combat or fail a fortitude save, I can spend 1 resolve point to activate the augmentation. Wait, when you acquire and install this augmentation, you choose 1 polymorphed form and its abilities per the spell polymorph?
What page are you on?
Tech Revolution, page 56, baby! This looks
I'm
fucking
almost there.
crazy. If I take a crit or fail a fort save, I can spend a resolve point to activate it.
Oh, the response? Yeah.
You can activate the augmentation as a full action
Yeah,
by spending
MK3.
3 resolve points instead.
You can
Here's,
afford it.
here's the
Wow.
real question: do I get a Viridian Bulbous Iron Stone? Because then Charity will get another 10 feet of movement speed.
You should.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, so it's plus 20% if it's level 11. Right?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. 25, 500 times point.
Where's armor? I need to get...
So many cool
It's
items.
wait, I
in the
should just-
armory.
Huh?
Justice said, "Where's armor?" And I said, "In the armory."
No, I
True.
said, where is my armory?
Oh, it should be in that giant stack of books.
By the time you said anything, I'd already found it.
Good.
Okay, so that's half of my money, and I'm fine with that. That is sick as hell.
I don't know anything of what I want for my characters. There's so much shit. Because I'm looking at fucking Archives of Nethys, and it's like, here's literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know.
archives can be overwhelming at times.
So that's 42.7 is what I'm left with.
Could get an
Which is
X-ray
fine.
visor. It's kind of
You
cool.
could. You could see everybody without their clothes on.
I would see them without their flesh on.
Ooh, that's taboo.
Just
even better.
everyone is spooky.
Okay,
I
let's
need
see
a
here.
skeleton. I'm holding up for a skeleton tonight.
For Christmas,
True.
you have elf on the shelf, but for Halloween, you have skeleton on gelatin.
Yes.
Spooky and shaky.
So I got a Mark 3, which means one of the 4 third level polymorph forms.
Couldn't we just do pumpkin on a bumpkin?
Yep.
Yeah, the bumpkin
Okay.
wouldn't hold still.
Make sure that they're passed out.
I am resisting some urges.
Art? No, I don't want none of those.
Mira, tell us if your urges.
I was gonna say,
Urges.
I very desperately wanted to just say, no, it's Blumpkin on a pumpkin, and it's a really gross pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
there
little,
you go.
that's
Yeah.
that's horrible. I
Awesome.
love it.
That was horrible. I agree.
Gross.
I just face palmed all Picard style.
Let's see. I need to look.
Hiya,
CR6 creatures. Starfinder. Oh boy. All right, let's see what CR6 creatures I can access.
Oh dear God.
All right. I could transform into a
There.
mountain eel. Oh, that'd be fun. Or a rogue hover drone. Wow, you really don't have any links to these bestiaries. Unfortunate.
I could get a Mark II plasma bead.
What's that?
You throw it like a grenade, and it does 5d6 electric and fire damage in a 20-foot radius.
Ah, interesting.
You wear it like a necklace.
All right, I like
Fine.
that. That's aquatic. I don't want that. So currently, currently, mountain eel is my leading idea. Oh, yeah. An Oricoran could be kind of fun too. Those things are gross looking.
What does it do?
It's got proboscis, projectile vomit.
Ew.
Yeah, they're mosquito-like looking monstrous alienoids. They exist on Octurne, which is basically a nightmare fuel world. It's
Ooh, I would make people hallucinate. Not this character's thing. Let's see. I can't just be a reptoid master. That's not how that works. Nor
I
a
always knew that he was a
Brunarian
fish
bastard.
people.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I just is activated, just like yes, it was the reptoids the whole time. Jesus. What is this? What the fuck is?
Room plates.
What does this look like?
Don't know.
It's Ooh. No, that's not something that works. You know, for having 4 alien archives, this book doesn't have a lot of things by CR. It's like mostly CR1, CR3. Yeah, mostly CR1 and 3.
You could also get a trench coat of utility. Just like a robe of patches.
That's pretty sick. Looks like I'm, by the way, choosing a mountain eel. So, Chris, are you ready to randomly just have mountain eels in your combats from now on?
All right, so I actually know quite a bit about mountain eels because literally you can use them to make all kinds of cool low-level gear.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I think the Ravi can handle a mountain eel, at least for a little while. We'll
For a
see.
little while, yeah. That paralyzing gaze, that's going to be pretty mean.
Ooh, a shatter
Let's see.
coat.
Yeah, I like the idea that this is like this is the weir beast that he is actually. Is like a weir mountain eel, essentially.
Hmm.
Be fucking wild. Are they native? Hold on. Where are they native to?
Jester should know that, honestly.
I think they're native to Castroville.
Hmm.
Also, I saw this thing that's called Conspirator's Emblem. I misread it,
Yes.
and I thought it said Constipation Emblem.
Hell
Yes, there you go. I want to have an emblem installed on me that makes me constipated, because that would be awful.
Yeah. Let's see. So, what system is that? That is my endocrine system, which barely anything is part of your endocrine system. That's awesome. Now I just need to look at augmentations in other places.
I might actually get this. Furtive garment. You can tell clothing or light armor that you wear to be that of other clothing or light armor you specify. It fools all senses and appears non-magical to all spells and abilities that detect magic.
Dang.
And you still retain all of the properties of whatever it is you're hiding.
What were you going to say, Scott?
Okay, so I can make you fly, and I can fly myself now.
Hell yeah.
and
Oh, yeah, I
really
need to look
fast
at
because I got
Ooh.
haste too. I
Mm-mm.
can fly because I got force pack and I got haste circuit, so I
Look
can
at
cast haste on
augmentation.
myself
Yeah.
A
without
flying Mount
spells a
Neil.
lot.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, when do I get the next gravity harness?
But the
Spooky.
idea is I can
Hell
fly
yeah.
in, kill somebody, fly out.
Yeah.
Really
No,
fast.
that's fucking great. Be as mobile as you can possibly be.
Yeah, exactly.
What is refraction shell?
Hey, Charity can fly now too.
Nice.
Because I gave him the,
Oh.
I'm going to upgrade his gravitational harness, which means he gets a fly speed of 30 feet for 10 rounds.
Thermoplating Mark III is skin. And Mark III costs 17, about 18K. And it's DR3. Yeah, I'll get silly and have more DR. So,
So that's a spinal.
called thermal plating. Is that what it's called? Hold on. Yeah, thermal plating, Mark.
So if I can combine those two together, I can fly at 120 feet.
Nice.
Mm.
Because the
Thermal
haste
plating.
spell says it doubles any type of movement.
Wow,
That's cool.
that's sick.
12,000. 40 minus 2 is 39. And I could get thermal plate.
I just got thermal plate.
It feels like thermal plate would be something everyone would want.
Yeah, 24/7.
Biosynthetic
Well,
nanites.
or you could just take the feat. It gives it based on your base attack bonus.
What
Gives
feat
you
is that?
DR?
Yeah. So I had it.
What feat is that?
Yeah, well, me want.
You have to be 5th level. I remember that. What is it? Improved resistance? Resistance feat? Hang on.
No. Hold on.
Enhanced resistance.
Nice.
Page 157 of the core. Prerequisites base attack +4. Choose kinetic. Choose
Oh,
one
yeah.
kinetic type, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, or energy type. If you choose kinetic, you ignore damage of that type equal to your base attack bonus. This does not stack with DR, so it's whichever would be better.
Yeah,
And
the dermal plating is just flat DR to everything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was why I liked getting up close, because then you had to actually attack me with damages that didn't hurt as much.
let's see here.
It's the last killer.
Well, do I want bone blades to upgrade? Because I can't really upgrade them all that cool.
Stole.
I could get wings. Just everyone in the party can fly now. Fuck y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna get a jetpack for my armor because I have the upgrade slots to do it.
Yeah, I wear power armor. I'm not allowed to have fun. Like I'm allowed to have fun on the ground, but they don't let me go in the air unless I get good shit.
Could also
Damn, that's
take.
why I'm here. I can get you in the air.
True. Oh holy shit! What is a species graph?
It gives you
I'm a
the
big-
abilities of other species.
Yeah.
What does this do? Hold on.
I might get this for Charity, a fluttering heart. It allows you to make yourself look weaker than you actually are. As a full action, you can convincingly feign a display of meekness that lasts until you attack or perform some other hostile action. During this time, hostile creatures attack other viable targets instead of you, if any exist.
Hey, so there's just a 20% chance that things just won't hit me now because I got phase craft.
Phenomenal
Crunch.
cosmic power, Miss.
Itty bitty little living space.
Let's see.
Mm.
20% miss on bonus. Good.
Having
Lord.
life sense would be good too. Since
So
we're
yeah,
dealing with bugs.
I can do that twice a day. That's very silly. Now I have 7K. Time to spend the rest of my money on cool survival gear because I can. This is what I do. I just like go into this game and I'm like, there's so many items. I'm just gonna buy whatever sounds cool. And my characters always end up broke, but I always have really cool tools to deal with everything.
You're like, oh, how thick do you think the wall is? My laser drill will get through that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
All the water is poison here? Oh, well, I have a life straw.
Yeah. I could buy a flush buster if I felt like it, but I don't want to because it's stupid.
Wait, how much money do you have left?
7.2K.
You could get a vehicle.
Ooh,
That's
That's
actually
not a bad
smart. I could
idea.
get a vehicle,
Yeah.
outfit it with AI, and then I have my vehicle that I can just deploy.
all right. Let's see.
It has to be large. Can't be bigger than that.
I could get. I could get a vehicle. Hmm. What could I get that would have?
Transport walker. Too big. I could get a heavy assault buggy.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I could get one that has like a reasonable amount of seats.
Mm.
Unless,
Yes, reasonable amounts of seats are hard.
unless you
Yeah.
Plus
custom
team
build,
forearms.
No,
yeah, unless you guys like go to in the tech revolution and
that's
go
what I
to
was
the
looking
vehicle and
at
build it.
is custom
Real-
building.
Well, and if
Max
you
is
heard
3.
Scott just
Oh, I'm
said
sorry.
something about throwing down.
What'd you say?
Well, if we get a vehicle for team forearms,
Yeah, okay. I'd be down.
I think I have some money left.
Yeah.
We'll
Right.
figure out how much, then tell him how much you're
Let's-
willing to spend on a vehicle with him.
Let's. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
You're all right.
In fact, I
Um,
might do this. I might get a heavy assault buggy because they come with a auto control built in.
let's see. Vehicles. All right, let's see it. Combat hospital. Already, that sounds exactly like 24 plus 16 patients. Oh, it's fucking
Yeah, it's
more than a quarter of a
colossal.
million.
It's also bigger than any of our mechs.
Yeah. Let's see.
I can't put that in my mech tummy.
Luxury evacuation yacht.
Ah, damn it! If the Skittermanders hadn't got their own mech, I could have 3 passengers in the assault buggy.
Mhm.
So I could just put them in the assault buggy and deploy them in combat.
God, that would be great.
Go,
How many
my
passengers do we need to
Skittermanders.
work about? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total.
If you're wanting to get one for the whole squad.
Right, which is kind of what I'm thinking. So, ooh, we could do.
Like a
It's a little
transport walker?
expensive. I was gonna say a rescue intercopter could be decent, but that's 45K. Let's see. Because I think having an air vehicle would be nice.
Yeah, like an AV.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm just gonna go to Archives of Death as well.
Technological items.
Vehicles, Starfund. Vehicles, archives of Nether. Terrestrial vehicles.
Whoa.
Okay. And then let's open up anything that seems like it might have more than one person capable. I don't know what a hogback is, but I love the sound of it.
Oh, that's out of Galaxy Exploration. It's like a heavy combat motorcycle type thing.
Oh, dang. That's cool, actually. I might...
There's so much stuff.
There is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want.
And we have less than a month now until we get the new book.
Jesus, what's the new book supposed to be?
Terrestrial.
Intergalactic species.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that like a race
Like
handbook?
22 new races.
Well,
And a bunch.
It's going to go into deep detail into a bunch of races that it either hasn't or has lightly touched on, supposedly.
And we get the evolutionist, right?
The evolutionist class, yes.
Ooh.
Might be smart to get a shield.
Wait, the armor, something labeled as an armored transport only has one passenger.
It's probably for
That's
transporting cargo.
Yeah, I know.
Or it has an
I'm
expansion
still mad
bay.
about it. Still mad about it. Also, does it have an expansion bay? No, does not.
Force field could be nice.
4 passengers, 1 passenger, 3 passengers, 5 passengers.
But remember, that means 5 plus the driver.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Nice. Then we could get
And
a
there-
war wagon.
The fuck wagon?
It's not going to be. Yeah, yeah.
That's a different thing.
No,
Yeah,
like that was the name of the
The fuck off wagons.
the fuck off wagons.
Yeah.
The battle buses.
Yeah.
From,
This thing is gonna suck when it comes to defending us, but getting us to places quickly, I think is gonna be good. How fast is this thing? Literally speed drawn. Oh, it's a fucking.
It's a it's an actual wagon.
God damn it! Fuck you, Starfinder. Stupid fucking wagons. Mad. Let's see here.
It just means that Claire has to pull it.
Hey, you're a little bit faster than Kless, so you're helping.
I'm only faster than Claire in combat.
Hover truck, hover truck. Fuck! Hover truck only has 3 spots? Why? No, we can always get a police cruiser. 1 + 2 prisoners. Damn, man. There is. Exploration buggy, if I remember correctly, only had 3 passengers. Yeah. Damn. That was fucking rude.
Well, I'm definitely putting a long strider module in Charity's armor. That's another 10 feet of movement speed.
Christ. Okay. How does one fucking build a vehicle that has fucking extra seats?
You just do it.
Additional seating. Okay. Hold on. Additional seating. This vehicle is equipped with a sidecar or additional interior seating. Increased number of passengers the vehicle can seat by 50%. Okay. So we only need something with 3 seats of one of these custom vehicles. So, a truck. Nah. Let's see if we can do a flyer with 3.
Oh, and I did take enhanced resistance. I have DR equal to my basic attack bonus against acid damage.
Nice.
That felt really, really smart to use against the swarm.
Yes. You know what? Truck's the
It
only
is
thing that'll
true.
work
The
for it.
swarm you've been fighting have not been using their acid attacks nearly as often as they should.
They can sense it.
Yeah. So, yeah, so it looks like we could make a truck, which, I mean, hell, we could make this truck as cheap or expensive as we want. Let's real quick.
Let's keep on moving in here.
So, do we want 1 mod slot or 2 mod slots?
I don't know.
This 1 mod slot is specifically going to only allow us to get extra seating. We want 2 mod slots so we can throw some armor or a gun on this thing. Or some other wacky shit. Because I can make us a custom vehicle and give us a price tag if I know roughly our budget. I'd be willing to throw all 7K of my money at it.
All I have left is 1,000.
Okay.
Man, what'd
I
you
got
spend all your
1,000
money
in
on?
armor. I did
Nice.
the whole 20% thing.
Nice. Okay. So if we do, let's just theory craft this truck and see if it's something that we like. So so first things first is I need the stat array, which is yeah. Okay. So it would be 6K level
Ooh,
6
so
truck. And then I need this really quick.
12,000 for the travel treads. Let's go with this for that.
ooh, what kind of thing could I do here?
Well, now Charity's base movement speed is 50.
Nice.
So I think
How much did you say?
50.
Same.
When he is in combat, it will go up to, at max, I think, at this level, 110.
Holy shit. Yeah, Clegg can keep up, but he can't keep up that quickly. Because, yeah, he has a 50 movement speed as well.
And I can make. Well, no, I don't have that spell. Hey, does the armor thing of haste only on myself?
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, I did not get a haste circuit. I got a long strider module.
Yeah, Lollipop only has 30 movement, but he can go up.
Yeah, I only have 30 movement when I'm flying, but I can only fly for 10 rounds. No! I'll have
I
more.
got a force pack, so I can fly if I need to, but
Because the
60
Solarian speed affects all your movement speeds.
Hey, fun fact. We can just make the truck huge for a 10% price increase. And we don't have to worry about one of those mods. So 6,600 and it's huge.
I'm gonna get a shatter coat. Both of my characters are gonna get shatter coats.
Nice. What is the shatter coat?
Once per day is a standard action. You can use the shards to jut outwardly at deadly angles for 1 minute. During that time, each time you are struck with a creature's natural weapon or unarmed strike, which we're going against the swarm, that creature takes 2d6 slashing damage. In addition, once per day, if you are struck with a critical hit from a creature's natural weapon or unarmed strike, you can cause the shards to fly from the coat as a reaction, dealing 8d6 slashing damage to every creature in a 10-foot radius burst.
Nice.
The DC to half the damage is Reflex 10 plus half your level plus your key ability score modifier. So that's pretty good.
Oh, I have a good thing.
9,000.
So we can just turn this into an aircraft.
Nice.
So we're gonna do that.
You turn like it goes from driving on land and I feel like flying right now. Or
Yeah, it'll be a hybrid aircraft. Increase price by 15%, increase speed by 10 feet, decrease EAC and KAC by 1, decrease hit points by 10%. Vehicle becomes an air and land vehicle, gaining either a land speed equal to its fly speed or vice versa.
What are you building?
I'm building our transport. I'm building the battle bus.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fun. Let's see here. So aircraft. And then, if we're doing that, I actually, what kind of stuff can we add in here? We got autopilot or what's personal enclosure? Anti plating, weapon mount. Ooh. You know what? Seeing how we have a little bit of money to play with, let's do it.
What level is my Solarian crystal?
So it's clear. And we're gonna
Talon
set
Lesser.
6 times 1.15.
Which is 7.
That's that much.
So I
That-
can spend the money to get an electron.
40 speed. 17.
Yeah, I'll spend the money to upgrade to a new thing.
13%.
Which is a D6.
Do we round up or down?
If I were to
Money?
I'm trying to determine how much HP gets shaved off this guy because of the hybrid aircraft. It would be 7.5 HP. Do we round up on that or down?
Test
Round up
roll.
if you're shaving off.
You got it.
Curse of the Dragon Slayer.
God, this. I was a little worried that the electrical flare wouldn't do that good. But it's. Look at that. 3d4 plus 15 plus 1d6.
God damn. That's upsetting. I love it. Oops. And then
Yeah,
we get
that's-
2 vehicle modification.
It feels like it's almost necessary if you're doing a weapon Solarian that you need to take the Soulfire that lets you add your level to the. No, it adds your charisma to damage. Because that's just a flat 6 extra damage.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm thinking. So, my thought is on this battle bus, we put a weapon mount and put on some armor plating. However, we could do things like stealth systems instead, but those are going to be really expensive. Or we could do like autopilot, which is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So what do you guys
you
think?
randomly jump out of the bus,
Yeah.
drive itself.
Yeah, so like we could have it land, fly off, and then scoop back in to get us.
Yeah.
You made it seem kind of boring. I was thinking you just jump out of the window and be like, I gotta fight, and
I mean,
keep driving.
oh yeah, I mean that too. Obviously, that's going to happen. I love the idea. It's like no, don't worry. I'm just doing goofy or not goofy the sell it to the suits approach here. But yeah, would you guys, out of the 3 of these, what 2 do you want? Autopilot, armor, weapon mount. Weapon mount will have to provide the weapon. but it counts as an emplaced weapon.
Autopilot seems really smart if we're going to
Okay.
be like using this as an exfiltration vehicle.
Okay.
That's my thought anyway.
Okay, so we'll just count autopilot. And then do we want armor or a weapon?
Good question.
Oh crap!
We can always upgrade this vehicle later, just paying the difference, and then add the other one if we want.
I vote the armor first, but that's
You
not
vote armor?
the healer.
I mean, fair. This would... Wait, does hardness... Oh, wait. Okay, so hardness... Isn't that like DR for...
Yeah, it's DR for vehicles.
Okay, so that would bring our hardness to 8 hardness from 6 hardness.
You're so
And that-
hard.
Right? So that would be for
Jesus.
1,500.
Not 11.
So it's 1,500, or a weapon mount would be 1,350, plus cost of weapon.
I think that I'd be willing to put in money because I don't honestly know what I want for my characters, so I have a lot of money. I'd be willing to put in for a good heavy weapon because here's my thought. Yes, the extra hard... I mean, me of all people, I like things that are extra hard, but I feel like
I started this.
By the way, I say if we're gonna put a weapon mount on this, kind of like some sort of heavy automatic weapon, like a heavy rotary gun or an X-Gen or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I actually have the feat that allows me to take advantage of suppressed fire and cover fire. So if you have that on there, I can take that. I can man that and either shoot if needed, or I can use it to provide covering fire or airing fire if I need to.
That's a good idea. And that might actually provide us a better, like in the long run, the disadvantages that poses to enemies might provide, honestly, a better shield than DR for the moment.
That's my thought.
Okay. Let's see. So, looking at it, if we were to add the weapon mount, this is not factoring in the weapon, which we'll figure out in a sec, and we could probably kit that weapon out to the 9s if we have enough money. We'd be looking at plus 1,350. So that would mean that the vehicle would be 9,740 credits. 9,740. Without weapons.
9,744. 9,700. You know what? I will buy the weapon if you guys cover the rest of it, because I will buy for it I was actually looking at something specific because I was thinking about making a motorcycle like that for myself. Then you guys started on that, and I was like, well, why would I do that?
Yeah.
For myself? Why would I spend money I don't need to spend when I can spend money that... So that would be... I'm looking at heavy weapon.
4,000 to get a null space.
An advanced roto laser.
Okay.
Will cost me 6,040. So add the advanced roto laser on there.
Okay.
That's in the armory, page 22. If you need the stats.
Yeah.
So
you're covering for the roto laser.
Yeah, I will cover the entire roto laser for you guys.
Okay, excellent. How much are you kicking in for the vehicle there, Rowan?
How much is it going to cost?
So in total, the vehicle is 9,740. I can kick in like most of that if need be. I have like 7K.
Take all 9,000 because I have plenty of money.
So you'll take 9,000,
yes.
And then what? Scott and I can cover 740. I mean, I can cover 740. Scott, you have the least amount of money. We got it.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So I kick 740 off my character sheet, and well, as the person who has kicked the most money into this project, Rowan, what would you like to name our new our new amphibious, no, Amarius, whatever, our hybrid air vehicle.
So it can go in the air, it can go on water, land.
It can go air and land, no water.
Oh, so it's
Don't get
just
this thing wet.
an airborne vehicle.
It's an airborne. It can go, yeah, air and land.
It's called the Hell Jumper.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So. Oh, and something that you might be happy about, Sean. You can attach and detach this weapon as a standard action.
Awesome. I normally will use my bow on foot, but I could see if we're in a chase situation taking up the cannon, or if we're in an exfil situation, if I can get to the vehicle fastest, being able to
Right.
cover you guys off, cover you.
So let's see here. We ended up getting. Oh shit! I didn't even copy paste these. We got weapon mount. Weapon mount, which needs no explanation. It does not really have anything special other than the remove as a standard action. That's the only thing that it really says, other than you can attach a weapon. Which, by the way, you could attach a pistol to the weapon mount, which is really funny to me.
Pew,
Yeah, that is
pew.
hilarious.
Put a 1911 on it and win this game.
Yeah, right. My two space wars. Let's see. And then we also got autopilot, which is also pretty self-explanatory, and it has a plus for piloting modifier of 4 plus of vehicle's item level, which is 6. So autopilot. So plus 10 piloting check. And the autopilot functions as the autopilot for starships does, meaning it can do the DM has discretion, but it can do simple, like non-complex, I guess would be the way to put it, maneuvers. So it could pretty easily set us down, pick us up, anything past that. That's all your jurisdiction there, DM.
Okay.
DC by 1, piloting and attack modifiers by 1. So
All right, guys. I realized that we could still go on for like an incredibly long time, but it is 11:20.
oh
Yeah.
shucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, time flies by,
When you're having fun.
right?
Yes.
When you suddenly have a entire fortune to spend.
Yes.
Money.
Apologies to the people watching this. Hopefully you were able to play along by looking through books yourself.
And imagining Big Macs being built.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zip, zip. Hmm? All right. Computer King, would you like to go first?
Sure, I'm the Computer King, retired supervillain, and I was making a mech for a big old alien. That's basically what I was doing today, but usually he's just the smartest guy in the group. And not next week, 2 weeks from now, when we have this game again, most likely he'll be trying to convince them that they need to take the pieces of Starstone somewhere together as a group. Oh boy, if I didn't make him a diplomat. I just made him smart. And on Thursdays, I'm in New Amsterdam, where we've been talking a lot and getting people together for the Cage Crew versus the Travolta team. Which, if you don't know what that means, you really need to go listen to back episodes because it's fucking hilarious. And on alternating Fridays, I'm in on every Friday I'm in a game, but on some Fridays it's the Immortal War, where I'm a sneaky samurai, and on the other weekends it's Yakshas, where I'm John Howler, who drives a big monkey mech. I think that's all I got right now. Who's next?
Hmm. Let's go with psychopathic.
Right. Some Scott, Psych, whatever, pick a name. I answered all of them because I'm weird. Um, yeah, I helped build a really cool mech that could run into combat and do stuff, and then I bought stuff to make me run into combat and heal people, because that's important as a healer, dude. And what else am I in? Monday, Thursday, New Amsterdam. Oh, good lord. Do we have to get into the emotional damage that he took?
Emotional damage.
So, he was a really bad friend, and everybody pointed it out that he was a horrible friend over the last couple of months. Yay!
Exactly what you signed up for.
Completely. And then Saturdays, every other Saturday, I think it's next Saturday too, correct? We
Yes.
have After the Bomb, which I still have to get the mentality of that character, because apparently I just make everybody mad. I like to shoot things. That's his answer. Everybody wants to talk. I want to shoot things.
I don't think you made anyone mad last session. In fact, you shot things pretty good.
I couldn't see anything. They were hiding.
True.
And then the alternating Sundays from that, so it'll be like 2 weeks. We got Gloomfall, which I was able to give my sermon. Me personally, I didn't think I did 100% best, but everybody thought it was cool. So we got more kobolds to serve the house eventually. Yeah, they'll be useful to glorify Kirklemall. And still working on other things, getting more people interested in a Doctor Who game. I'm working on that. Aiming for November 5th. We'll see what happens. If it goes November 5th, that'll be cool. And then we'll do a Doctor Who thing. What happened on Gallifrey after it got put in a bubble universe? That's it.
All right. Who's next?
Ooh. Mira, I think that's you.
Ah, yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Mira, also known as Mira Shades Gaming, and today you caught me playing Claire, the Shobad who Sobad, the person who is now going to be essentially one of the most scary things you can fight on a battlefield, which will eventually translate into a mountain eel you have 20% chance to just not even be able to hit. So that's fun.
Eventually he can fly.
Yeah, eventually Claire will be able to fly as well. But yeah, you can also catch me on every other Tuesday for the limited run series of Nobility and Notoriety, where I play Lady Deolthus. Yeah, she's wholesome, wholesome 100. She's great. You can also catch me on Thursdays, where I run New Amsterdam, where this week we've got a wedding. And then you can catch me on Saturdays and Sundays and Fridays. I don't know why I just skip right over Fridays. Fuck you, Rowan. No. You can catch me in Immortal War, where I'm Hiroki, the Himbo Samurai. It is wonderful. And I can't wait to have Hiroki say trans rights. So that'll be fun. And then you can also catch me on the other Fridays of Yakshas, where I play Frank, a contentious character with a lot of rough edges. And at the very center of it all, a heart of a human, not a heart of gold, just a guy who's trying to do his best and is pretty bad at it. Saturdays, catch me on After the Bomb, like this Saturday, where I play Adam McCarthy, much to the chagrin of his own name. And on Sundays, catch me in Gloomfall, where Madame Yinvrath has some odds and ends have been sorted out. She's offered her services to certain very powerful individuals, and she is, as usual, in way the fuck over her head. But that's the kind of point of it. But yeah, that's me.
So, Justa.
Ah. I am the Just a King Zerat. You can catch me here on Monday nights playing Fable 42. I'm not sure I'm quite done buying everything I'm going to buy for him. I still have a little money left, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to actually save that or spend it. But I am in an apotheosis of becoming crazier, I suppose. Um, However, above and beyond all of that, you can also catch me here every other Sunday for Gloomfall, playing Jodin, the telepath at Deepworm Dro, who almost revealed his psionic abilities, but then, because somebody else had suppressive abilities going on, didn't end up using his anyway, and uh, is going to probably end up doing a lot of. Probably going to end up doing a lot of investigation on the social circles because that's sort of my jam, or at least it's Jodin's jam. So tune in and check that out. Other than that, I think there might be some projects down the road coming up that I might be a part of. I will let you know when those crystallize. I might or might not, but I will let you know if it does crystallize. And I will kick this one on down the road.
To the Rowan.
Hold on. I did forget one thing. There's also a Halloween game on Halloween starting at 8 o'clock. Love y'all.
Hi ho,
I was going to
friendolas.
get to that when it got to be me, but Rowan, go ahead.
My name is Ron, otherwise known as Night. I got me here today, not really playing the Essel Brothers, but really building their big fuck off mech, the August Travail, that is going to be the big stompy robot, and being Thady Warbucks for the construction of the Hell Jumper, and we're going to use it to kill many bugs. You can also catch me here on Wednesdays and Over the Horizon, where we are working with Bob. Oh no. And where Amy drives me to drink. Because I give her one thing: don't reveal that I'm the one behind this plan. So anyways, Nell's got this plan. And then I started drinking.
Yes.
And Thursdays, I play Cachette, who has a big fuck off mech. And despite what Mira says, we are terrified of this wedding because we know that something bad is going to happen.
Surely not.
It's gonna be the cyberpunk red wedding. Ha 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 ha!
Oh,
that was
Nice.
good.
And you can catch me here, depending on the Friday, either running the Immortal War, a homebrew L5R game where there's some politicking, there's some summertime fun, it's sun and fun, what more could you want? Or Yakshas, where, man, everything's just fucked. Because that's just this setting, everything is fucked. And that's it for me, I think.
Excellent. Now we're back to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this being mostly a... Oh, yeah, what?
Forgot to send my vote.
Oh, player's
Oh.
choice.
Player's choice. I forgot too.
Oh.
I don't know. Is that a thing tonight, considering we didn't actually play our characters?
I was about to say, we're not going to do player's choice tonight. Everybody's going to get a thousand experience because I love you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I realize this wasn't that fun of an episode, but they just built giant mechs of doom. It should be ridiculous very shortly. And as I said, the Skatermanders have their own mechs of doom as well. Tune in for more in 2 weeks, as Mira Shade said. Next week, we will not be doing this. We will be doing her game. And I hope to find out more about it before next Monday. Past that, this is all I do. Everyone, let's give him a Ravi Kala and get the heck out of here.
Ravi
Ravi Kala.
Ravi Kala.